Recorded Books Inspirational presents an unabridged recording of A Miracle for St. Cecilia's by Katherine Valentine, narrated by Mclarty. This work is copyrighted 2002 by Katherine Valentine. This recording is copyrighted 2003 by Recorded Books. The town of Dorset, New England, has seen better days. The one thing that seems to hold the place together is its church, St. Cecilia's. But now that's stated for closure. What will become of its clergy and its congregation? Especially those needing their own miracle to survive life's day-to-day troubles. And now, A Miracle for St. Cecilia's.
Chapter 1. On the Monday of the last week of February, warm air from the south met the snow-covered hillsides of Dorsetville, creating a heavy fog that settled over the Connecticut River Valley town until the high-roof peaks of the abandoned woolen mills along the river's banks rose disembodied above the fog, like a spectral apparition. By Tuesday, the fog was so thick that the driver for Marcus Dairy, who had personally delivered milk, butter, and cream to Main Street's Country Kettle for over 25 years, passed the restaurant twice in the pre-dawn darkness. And Sheriff Bromley's new deputy, Frank Hill, who had only been on the job for a little under 2 weeks, made a wrong turn onto Bates Rock Road and ran the town's police cruiser into Ted Platt's pond. Throughout that week, men in town cursed the fog that had the interstate just north of Dorsetville backed up for over 40 miles. Dorsetville's womenfolk, however, didn't mind the fog, even when it kept the schools closed for 2 days in a row. It was the mud they cursed. It turned driveways and pathways into troughs of viscous soup and left embossed patterns of rubber-soled shoes from one end of their homes to the other. The women knew that it was useless to try to prevent the mud from seeping in. Instead, they became masters at preventing damage while the mud lay siege. Hooked rugs were rolled up and carefully tucked away, as they were the women's most cherished possessions. Each had been painstakingly created from recycled pieces of woolen cloth. Most took several years to create. First, the wool had to be dyed, then cut into strips small enough to hook through a piece of burlap. But the effort was worth it, the results dazzling. These bright floral patterns, bold geometric...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?